how do you make a decision, which is very difficult to make, when selecting the people that you work with? How do you come to that decision?
Well, when you come over here, you're going to see, you know, that this, what separates good from great is details. You know, the key is in the details. People that have a great ability to get involved in the biggest minutia, you know, and make sure that everything is working properly. You know, I can't do that myself. It would be an impossibility for anybody. I don't care if they're smart or work 24 hours. So the key then, of course, is you surround yourself with people that have the capacity to think and execute as well or better than you can. Creation, I think, is what brings out the passion in me. So when I wake every morning, if it was only management, you know, I don't think I would be, I mean, I think anybody can do anything, you know, and I think I could do it, but I would not be a happy person, you know. I think I much rather be responsive to challenges that create as opposed to ones that just administer things.
And that's a true definition of what it means to be the best. Every athlete I've ever interviewed at the ESPY Awards or anywhere, they tell you, what does it take to be the best? It's like, you're never the best. Your next project's the best. Your next competition's the best. And the day you think you're the best, that's when you stop being the best.
Absolutely. When the economy gets better, the advantage of Miami, of course, is that everybody wants to be in Miami. You know, I think this economy will recuperate faster because I think here not only do we have local but national and international demand. So when I go to Europe, you know, the dreams of many people is, I want to own a condominium in Miami. As I move into the future, we're going to be looking for distressed assets, and we're also going to be looking to market, you know, South Florida, you know, for the bargain that it really is, you know. As the economy changes, you know, then we'll be ready to start adding more great, beautiful buildings to the Miami landscape. The advantage of Miami over, for example, New York is not only, you know, are we becoming an international city with the arts growing, Art Basel, the great galleries, all that, but we have incredible climate, beautiful waters, you know, so you can mix business and pleasure better than in almost any place. And Miami has now become a place that has, what, 100 great restaurants and, you know, nightlife like no other place, you know, so everything about Miami and the infrastructure changes that we're seeing in Miami with the Science Museum and the Art Museum and, you know, the improvement of transportation and so forth, are going to make Miami, I think, the place to be over the next decade.
What would you advise others that are looking to follow in your footsteps?
You have to buy my book.
Tell us about your book.
You know, that's, you know, when you know, I was asked to write a book by Penguin, that, you know, the publishing house, and I didn't want to. First they wanted a biography, didn't want to, and then they said, well, you have a legacy and you have a lot to teach, particularly to young would-be developers or real estate investors, you know, and would-be businessmen. And I thought about it, and particularly being of Latin extraction, I thought, you know, that it would be good, you know, with all, you know, all the Latinos and the Hispanic people that we're getting, you know, the young ones that are always asking me, you know, to put it in writing, and that's why I wrote it.
What makes you happy as a person? What makes you tick?
I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is family.